Так, третий стрим по третьему Mass Effect. Это третье прохождение трилогии. Слишком много цифр 3, я уже это отметил. 12:30, 16 июля. Почему-то у меня запись включилась и выключилась. Вот. Я не знаю почему. Так что начнем давайте. Я немножечко поиграл в мультиплеер, называется. Потратим на это немножечко времени. В конце, если мне захочется. Ну, это влияет на концовку. Очень сильно, притом, влияет на концовку. Если вы... конечно, и без этого сейчас можно, но я, насколько знаю, на выходе без мультиплеера вы бы фиг на хорошую концовку бы вышли. А мультиплеер тут ПВЕ. Ты же вроде заходил на это. Тут Кощей как в Warframe Survival, наверное. Вот так можно сказать. То есть, да даже не survival, а defense, только вы сами себя защищаете. Ну, иногда бывают еще там левые миссии на карте, типа сопроводиловка небольшая, там, постоять на точках и так далее. Привет, Лэзи Флаффи, только поздороваться. Ну, привет.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Но выходил патч, который уменьшал это в 2 раза, притом официальный. Для пиратов он был неофициальный вроде, а потом и официальный вышел такой. Давайте. Я вроде не голенький. Да, можете поздравить меня. Вот. Наушнички беспроводные, в которых буду слушать музыку, когда буду где-нибудь гулять. Осталось найти как это сказать? Где мне слушать музыку? Что народ взялся с логичным вопросом, какого хера. Но я согласен. Вообще в играх это очень скользкая дорожка связывать ПВЕ с ПВП. Вот тем более в таких случаях. В Dark Souls это как-то более-менее там оно... как это сказать? Переплетается. Вот. А здесь отдельно ПВЕ, отдельно ПВП, но в ПВЕ почему-то очки зависят от ПВП. Давало бы здесь... Между прочим, насколько я помню, в Андромеде ПВП для ПВЕшки дает больше в плане ресурсы, по-моему, она дает. Я могу ошибаться, но что-то такое было.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to
На
save
улице.
it.
Где слушать музыку? Сейчас.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of
Я начинал слушать на Google музыке. Все. Но Google музыка, короче, подписка у меня где-то была полгода, я не особо там плейлисты создавал, я извиняюсь. Я вообще не читаю. Между. Давайте не буду отвлекаться между.
Thank you, Primarch.
Когда не будет
Palaven.
and mine with Earth.
разговоров, я поговорю, а то и я, и тут, и там, и сям. Так вот, суть. Подписался на Google музыку где-то в начале года.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Так вот, и Google где-то в мае, в июне, ну, мы переходим на YouTube музыку. Вы сможете даже плейлисты как бы сконвертировать. Проблема в том, что у меня... Я не знаю, где YouTube музыку проплатить. У меня потому что два аккаунта. Один аккаунт, на котором я сижу как почта, и на котором я слушал музыку. Другой аккаунт у меня для записи, для стримов, и то, что я смотрю. И я не знаю, на что подписываться. YouTube Music, вот тоже хочу. Вот Spotify открылся, все такие: о, Spotify, Spotify, Spotify. И на самом деле я вот сейчас думаю, а Spotify или YouTube музыка? Почему? Яндекс музыку не рассматриваю вообще, потому что я слушаю больше зарубежную музыку, и зарубежная музыка на Яндексе, ну, есть какие-то крупные там певцы и группы, то там есть, конечно, Яндекс музыки, но мелких, которые я хочу послушать, их нет. Это во-первых. Во-вторых, в чем преимущество YouTube музыки перед Spotify? В том, что YouTube музыку можно добавить плейлисты, каверы, которые есть, ютуберные каверы. Разнешка тут делал на второй. Ну просто знаешь, Кощей, блин, мне надо будет, наверное, взять. Вообще, это неправильно, что я сделал, что я смотрю YouTube с того же аккаунта, что и на который я лью свои записи. На Google Музыке некоторые каверы есть, но далеко не все. Ну, да, Кощей, в том-то и дело-то, что на Ютубе есть некоторые каверы, которые не совсем официальные, бы я сказал. Ну, которые я очень хотел бы слушать. Но их просто на Google Музыке нет, и на Spotify их тоже нет. Другое дело, что... вот сейчас я извиняюсь. Это, по-моему... Некоторые авторы YouTube музыкой-то даже как-то не пользуются. Особо сейчас. Я извиняюсь. Ой... Сейчас. Мне надо немножечко пройти по ссылкам. Bandcamp. У него только Bandcamp. Ну вот это можно будет добавить на YouTube музыки. Но все равно YouTube музыка, мне кажется, выигрывает. Хотя у нее интерфейс, кстати говоря... Да тут сейчас твоя девушка придет. Новая. Джокер. Что они сделали с арсеналом, где был Джейк? Не замуровали его? Да вот я тоже как бы так и буду. Вот. Слушайте. Просто проводные наушники такое себе, уже задолбался серьезно. Это во-вторых. Во-первых. Во-вторых, знаете, в чем проблема вот этих наушников? Как там написано? Мол, не используйте при температуре меньше 0 градусов. И я такой... Извините меня, а как я зимой буду?
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in.
Пистолет хотя бы взяла бы. Зачем он так широко расставил ноги?
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
Ай.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this. No crew health issues to report. No crew health issues to report.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her.
Ну, то так что пока их... Да, давай, лезь.
Ship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we... shake hands. Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild.
Да.
But I can go out and get new ones if it'll help.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
И как же иногда крепот на свет ложится.
Some more research on human customs. I didn't want to.
Это был дистанционный поцелуй?
The vids mentioned it might go something like that. I had hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on Reapers now?
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with the token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough, and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning.
А я не
outside
помню,
the lines,
почему
making it
Гарус
up as we went
не
along.
стал Спектром. Он же хотел стать Спектром, но он не стал. Кощей, ты не помнишь? Он же говорил об этом в первой части еще, что, мол, СБЦ связывают руки, а ему всегда нравились спектры, и то, что у них как бы... Для них правил гораздо меньше. Гораздо меньше.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together. And if it ends with both of us dying in a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot. Something else you want to talk about?
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
Да, если брать предысторию, то у нее мать живая, да, или у него.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Why not? I've seen you in action. Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few perks to being an expert Reaper advisor.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Надо еще будет на цитадель слетать. Иногда, блин, заедает. Это вообще прям 10 из 10, блин.
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus.
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
Мне все-таки нравится, что здесь Лиара есть. Есть либо Эшли, либо Кайден, потому что старая команда, мол, собирается
Just old
с первой
memories.
части.
I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning. It's good to see you.
Greetings, Commander.
Блин, мне придется отойти сейчас. Сколько времени? 12:50. Так, я извиняюсь, буквально 2-3 минутки. Протереть все от пыли. Что-то я все протирал, но кроме микрофона, я молодец. Так, чего не квоп? В смысле, что за квоп? Продолжим. Говоря о Death Stranding, стримов по нему точно не будет, записей, скорее всего, тоже. Не знаешь, возможно, Фом. Я просто не помню, возможно, что за квоп. Браузерная игра 2008 года, созданная Беннетом Фодди. Это... Ой, господи. И, по-моему, все. Просто когда Кодима будет. Кодимы не будет. сожалению, у меня очень сильно почему-то проц забивается. Я даже не включая стрим, просто запись. У меня перегружается процессор, опс начинает сходить с ума, и в итоге на записи тоже лаги жуткие. Не такие жуткие, как тогда были на стриме, но все равно жопа. Так, сейчас, извините. Камал хищник. Какая мне нравится, я не помню. Давайте пока так. Все потом.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass. Ready when you are. Ready when you are. Ready when you are.
Ready when you are. Blablabla. Blablabla.
I hope I didn't leave you hanging too long on that last Cerberus raid.
I'm just glad we made it out in one piece.
Been a while since I've seen a dogfight like that. Really missed my trident. ACM isn't really the Kodiak's strong suit. Hello, Commander.
Инженерная жилая палуба. Еще не заходил.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus,
Трейнер все-таки вообще, она очень клево здесь сделана.
It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
И, честно говоря, выбирая между Трейнер и Чемберс, я все-таки за Трейнер. По характеру просто персонажа.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was
Мне
gonna
нравится,
install
ой,
herself into a
все.
sexy robot body, do you honestly
Именно
think
поэтому
I'd
у
be
меня
able to
рыжий
talk about it?
Шепард, да?
Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale.
И не только боевой дух.
Do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey the order on moral grounds?
Хочешь конкуренцию? Вон оно что.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Так надо на цитадель слетать.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Да. Иначе она потом застрелится нафиг. На цитадель чистилище. DLC. Тейн. Вот это я не помню. Ария такая, ну приди, ну приди, ну приди.
Faster than light jump successful.
Феррос. Отлично, горючее.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Signal confirmed.
Да, ну механики со жнецами здесь, конечно, такое себе.
Reapers eluded.
Блин, наверное, очередной болтательный стрим, блин. Потому что Цитадель сейчас вся будет открыта. Там 100-500 людей для разговора.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Здесь никого.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment.
С больницы начнем.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Is low, but no, you don't understand. This isn't for. Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need. No, regular Metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me, Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda.
Что не очень понимаю. Короче, отвяжитесь от администратора.
Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Доед до администратора бедного. Терпеть таких не могу. Подходят такие, значит, у вас... Знаете, вот типа вот... Есть такой спектр вопросов. Я не знаю, что люди думают, но... Они такие подходят, допустим, вот это все равно, что подойти сейчас к продавцу пятерочки и такой... А чё у вас магазин не шестерочка называется? И даю просто минут 10 до бедных продавцов, администраторов. Господи ты ж, боже мой. За что? Зачем?
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
This war has left a lot of injured people homeless. How's your center handling the extra load?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical staff?
We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already been... We've got 12
По-моему,
full-time
это...
doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the war.
Отпуск старый. Да. Да вообще буквально аптека была какая-то. Медкабинет. Вот с Грисомской академии надо там достать.
No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Of course, if these interfaces make our commanders better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers. I know the Ismar frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Да. И это пипец на самом деле. Я вот не представляю, что если бы вот сказали бы, допустим, мне, что типа вы там это у вас все, надо руку резать.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet.
Что-то на Т какой-то автор.
Climbing the walls.
И любимый автор.
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
Пипец, конечно, у него вместо лица синяк.
You were dead. I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here doing nothing.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Пачка репутации. Знаете, я вот думаю, деформирующие, стоит ли мне от них отказываться? Врагов с барьерами не так уж и много. А здесь немного другой баланс, не как во второй части.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Ready to help defend the galaxy? Join the Alliance.
Можно, пожалуйста, все-таки открыть? Яра, Сузи, Джокер.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired? I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there...
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
Thanks? Who was that?
The first human Spectre.
Wow, Commander Shepard?
She thinks we could do some good.
Okay, I'll look at that recruitment brochure. Maybe we can use someone to stack crates or cook or something.
Ну, правильный подход.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Для того, чтобы быть полезным, не обязательно... О, карпики, конечно. Затор. ЛПП. Снайперской винтовки. Да. Цел пока не надо. Дробовик. Пистолетный ствол крупного калибра 1. Кормушка, конечно же. Какие материалы.
Certainly. Look me up. Business will keep me here for some time.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Ах, сволочи. Армали.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers...
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares and walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
Да. Логично все и хорошо.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary, I mean. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the ad.
Of course not. Sanctuary is a scam.
What?
Oh, Calvin. Somebody's making money off people's fear.
Чиню с руками. Они что-то его модельки немножечко сделали неправильно.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything.
Every time that Asari commando
it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
Господи.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Угу.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Вот этого товарища там надо будет.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
На самом деле, вот не странно поддержка, типа ты никого не поддержишь, говорит, поступите как лучше. Они сами решают как лучше. Естественно, они не хотят как хуже сделать. Пистолетный магазин. Стабильность ствола. Моделька. Конечно же, моделька.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to stimulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
seem to have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
I really appreciate management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Oh, you're bonded with a Turian?
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to
Фу,
fight.
как расистка.
Excuse me?
Да, excuse me.
Well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make...
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Броня коллекционеров.
Our selections include rare technology.
Урон умениями, повышает урон умениями для ПП.
Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you'd give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my...
Да, у него даже чека нет. К тому же у вас нет чека, иди нахер.
Well, it's his job, right?
Нахер иди, у тебя даже чека нету. Нету чека, до свидания.
I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yes.
Господи, 10 раз, господи. Отстань. Просто уйди отсюда. Какой кошмар, господи. Каких... Потом сюда. Еще раз сходим. Ну это просто реально, это душит.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Аватар корабля. Чё-то все притихли. Так.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I'll do everything I can do to help. Your family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
Ну здесь все. Ох. Не, все-таки третья часть сделана у них практически идеально на 99%. 1% это на концовку. По мне так.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Ой, так.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
На хранение посольства.
now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Эмбель Йоднамбао.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please! Please. A few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
Какой же Удина все-таки, извините меня за слово Мудина, блин.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Попозже. Хотя, стоп, сразу.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Я сказал ей это
We destroyed that information to keep you safe.
уничтожить.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Потом придется освобождение инженеров. Ага. Конечно. Освободить. Слежка в посольстве Ханаров. Включено.
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Yes, why do you refuse to help me? If it's possible that my son Bilal is alive, tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Стоп, а что там дальше по... Терминал, и он горит до сих пор. Блин, все время стопорюсь на этом моменте и не помню, что здесь делать надо. Бесит немного.
Yes, his squad did return. I simply want my son found.
Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E24.
Bao, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win.
Она права, да. Она может заниматься внутренними конфликтами гораздо эффективнее, чем...
Yes, I can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
Цитадель не резиновая. Да.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Dakar.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
Что у них с руками? Вот этот товарищ потом будет помогать беженке. Еще, кстати говоря, это малое количество беженцев. Броня терминус. Лютарианцев так жалко на самом деле. Но они, конечно, засранцы в некоторых ситуациях. Большие засранцы, но, блин, их жалко все равно. И Шепард вообще целую колонию уничтожила, не успев предупредить. Это жесть такая.
Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person. Always nice to see you.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. And not just because all these people need you. Because I need you.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is...
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched. Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Бар еще надо зайти. Господи, я говорю, блин. Начинаешь играть и просто болтовня, болтовня, болтовня. Пострелять хочется, болтовня. Все-таки в тот 1%, где концовка, включить еще вот это. Что, мол, слишком много болтовни, потом стреляешь, потом опять много болтовни, потом... Это надо как-то более сильнее разбавлять. Я не туда еще, кстати, пришел, еще и убежал зачем-то.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select.
Собственно.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Логика просто железная.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Wait, a virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Ну, учитывая, как заканчивается, тут вообще никому не особо-то не понадобится. Разделение спектров. Да, кстати говоря, надо посмотреть Скаханаров и Дрелов. Кстати говоря, много там, по-моему, дается очков.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Я это заскриню. Извиняюсь. Да, есть мне голова Шепард еще. Вот так вот. Хорошие задники.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Didn't think I was making it off Benny.
No, neither did I. Neither did I.
They had it. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well, we wouldn't have made it.
У нас еще где-то часок есть. Я думаю, часик-полтора. Слава богу, все заканчивается. Так. Карри попозже. О, Вега стоит.
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought for the Empire. That's
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
the banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards. The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Блин, почему ТМ с первого раза не работает?
Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting a war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
Очень классно, что здесь это немножечко тема раскрывается.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres!
Я не знаю, почему это внизу в отступничестве.
On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, then we're all in this together.
Почему это на отступничестве здесь? Типа это БС, что ли? Типа.
I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying. You sure you don't want to buy me a drink? I'm just gonna hang here for a while.
Сейчас Ария будет просить вернуть Омегу.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Я, кстати, до сих пор обводку вебки не поменял. Да, до сих пор.
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh? I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight. Then why are you here? Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole. How did Cerberus defeat you? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched. At least you escaped to fight another day. And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition. I'm listening. The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you. What are you offering, Arya? On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals. Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back. They already have guns, Shepard.
I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers.
I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Sun's leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail. You obviously don't know Bailey very well. Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Напоминаю, что ее озвучивала актриса Тринити из Матрицы. Слушайте, я этим займусь чуть позже. Я хочу пострелять, я задолбался, а эта миссия может немного подождать. Ну, серьезно, просто уже калит. Мега пора. Угу. Это отвоевать Мегу. Автоматическая кормушка там работает. Спасти курсантов. Давайте, надо еще будет Явик спасти, так что у нас есть сайд-квестики. Давайте. Сузи, Лиара Джеймс. Гаруса обязательно. Джеймса. Взять. Так, Джеймсу не Тайфун давайте, а что-нибудь... Ну, не это, конечно. Дайте ему тоже разоритель дадим. Гарус. Вот тебе точно надо вот эту пушечку. Блин. Сейчас, извините. Garus God of War Ascent to Godhood. Да. Вот она, эта музыка. Магазин. Нижняя. Да. Armor Effectiveness. Там Weapon Damage бонус в 100, это да. Угу. И все, это все, что ему нужно. Insanity, да, максимальная сложность тут. Damage. Что за пушку выбирает? Ага, Тайфун. Тайфун надо и поразвивать, чтобы он творил очень злобные вещи. Давайте вот эту миссию пройдем, и я сохранюсь.
They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking bays.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Какой Кортес здесь суровый. Две секундочки. 15. Откуда у меня 15 тысяч? Так. 2 секунды. Мне надо вот это. И вот это. Поменять на вот это. О! Всё. Здесь интерфейс теперь, чтобы соответствовал интерфейс. Это не Гарус сейчас натворил?
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Ренамон Фури, спасибо за фоллоу.
I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander.
Тихо.
I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Очень тихо было, странно. Надо все это... Вообще очень много быстрым вам надо переделать. Жесть какая. Ладно. Так, здесь надо очень аккуратно все смотреть, потому что здесь очень много чего. Штурмовая винтовка, стабилизатор, к примеру.
safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Лучше бы тут сзади чисто практически. Мог бы и бежать до тети. Обучалка. Знаете, когда всю игру неправильно играл за биотика. Блин, я скучаю по прохождению за биотику, но извините, меня уже 3 раза проходил. Наверное, знаете, если они выпустят все-таки в следующем году ремастер всех 3 частей, я тут подумал, что я не буду за Стража проходить, я скорее всего за Штурмовика попрохожу. Вы как? В смысле, нормально? Нормально вроде. Так. Так, здесь сейчас... Нифига себе, их Вега взорвал. Недурно. Ай. О, мотыга старая добрая.
Crap, she's hurt. She needs help now.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute.
Туда. У тебя мод стоит? Не, никаких модов. Я моды вообще... Максимум, что я модифицировал, это какой-нибудь Skyrim. Ясно, окей. Да, я что-то не помню, чтоб я это взрывал раньше.
Jack? Shepard?
Ну уж нет.
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Так. Мне нужны эти патронки. Блин, этот билд за Гаруса, это просто нечто. Враги просто исчезают. Ну все.
said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the queen of the Girl Scouts would show up.
Королева герлскаутов.
Amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Bite me, Garrus. Better yet, bite her. Probably how she likes it.
Интересно, эта реплика реально из-за романа с Гаррусом или нет?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
2 минуты, да-да-да-да. Конечно, 2 минуты.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the
Я вообще пытаюсь вспомнить, здесь есть хоть одна миссия на время.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing.
А, тайфун, кстати, грейдануть. Ну, удачи, давай. Спасибо.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are. Don't talk like that.
Sorry.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Commander Shepard? I can't believe you and our teacher work together.
Wonder why she
With
never
both of you here. Maybe we've got a chance.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander. We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
God, I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice, you'll be fine.
Так, а где Джек сама? А, она внизу.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station.
How are the students handling the war?
How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago.
Нифига себе там тинейджеры, блин, с такой бородой, которую я отрастить-то даже не могу.
I don't think they have a choice.
So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes.
It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action.
But
they'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know.
Have you told them that?
No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches.
I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
Хорошая сценка.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean.
Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Doesn't that exhaust them?
Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base, throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place.
А, да. Она, по-моему... Даже про этот... Она, по-моему, говорит про этот барьер, если ты ее берешь. Ну, вот раз я Самару выбирал. Впредь буду Джек выбирать постоянно для барьера, потому что она там просто badass выглядит. Самара как-то, ну, Самара. Она клевая, но в той сцене она как-то не очень кинематографична.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire. We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
I like it. Keeps them safer too.
Just time your shots and stay safe. All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best. Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go!
Блин, реально, замоделить подростков было так сложно, что ли, для них. Блин, я, по-моему, что-то упустил. Меня это жутко напрягает. Так. Граната достала. Слишком близко.
Ready for action?
А где мои великолепные союзники? У меня такой вопрос. Да убивай я. Я вспомнил, здесь баг есть один. Дверь за тобой закрывается, а союзники остаются здесь. Это прям 10 из 10. Я раз 20 нажал на пробел. Игра, пожалуйста. Прекращай. Так самое бесючее место в игре. Почему Гарус не хочет перемещаться? Ёлы-палы, как здесь мгновенно хпшки улетают, просто кошмар. Ёлы-палы. Не-не-не, Гарус. Все, по-моему. До свидания. Надо самому становиться возле этих исполнялок. Фрэнки Родригес. Угу.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Откуда щитодавалка? А, господи. Сквозь текстуры. 10 из 10 просто. Гарус нормально встал. Они сейчас сверху идут. До свидания.
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
Смотрим все. Иначе никак. А через отсюда можно было пойти или нет? Нет. Я думаю, нет. Ей. Ты ни разу так не делал. Что мало ли.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. Why don't you come out peacefully?
Why don't you bite me?
Your cousin Joanna is already on the shuttle, Octavia. Don't you want to make sure she's safe?
Bring her here.
What?
Bring her here so I can see her, you damn liar. You think I'm gonna take your word for it?
Правильно, кстати говоря.
I don't know who you are, but stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks better.
I remember you.
Естественно, там скелетиком уже висел.
Sorry.
С двумя трубками.
Has Grissom Academy been alright?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Как DLC-шка здесь отзывается, и это, кстати говоря, тоже приятно. В некоторых играх делают такие DLC, что в следующей части... А, какие DLC? Не знаю. Мотыгу я уже вроде брал, нет? А, просто бесплатное улучшение мотыги. Lots of Guns. Не так уж и много Lots of Guns.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still
Да, больнички надо. Серыйса. Ага. Родригес. В рамках проекта Фантом. Вот здесь прикольно сделали то, что можно покататься. Уи. Да все в тумане, блин. Где? Там. Нифига себе ты здоровенький. Для того, кто только что рядом с ракетой пробежал взрывом. Вы когда-нибудь ловили ракету на щит? Бойцы Цербера, да? Нет! Я хотел его в ближнем бою победить. Пистолет-пулемет, улучшение магазина. Почему, знаете, с улицы запахло какой-то жареной ватой? Вау. А я бы сюда что-нибудь это добавил бы. Что, здесь все, что ли? Ну ладно.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Ее и так ранили в руку, и тут... Что это такое? Если с Джек не было лояльности в конце, она здесь погибает, по-моему. Не попадают.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Screw you, ma'am! I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Да.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Какая хорошая сцена.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Да, я ж тут перевел. Вот терминус. Не, нет. Блин, а где будет этот-то? Это Джек 5 космобот. А это не в Нормандии включено? Или потом это будет? Я не помню. Короче, когда обнуляешь в мультиплеере, на постоянку сюда переводится. О, 10. Зажигалки тогда. Думаю, вот это все-таки. И вот эту очень понадобится. Так, я сохранюсь, на этом закончим пока что. Продолжение будет либо сегодня вечером, либо завтра. Вот. Опять короткий стрим, я извиняюсь, но просто отпуск. Первые 2 дня я убирался, вчера было душно до невыносимости. Вот. И, собственно, времени постримить нет. Да и тем более другие планы есть. Вот. Ладно, давайте. Всем удачи, пока-пока.